Yo, we got a big package. Mattel coming through with some early samples. Slitsky down the middle, Slitsky down the left, Slitsky down the right. Let's see what we got in store today. This one doesn't want to come. There we got. Oh, we got all corners. We got the left. We got the right. And we got some brand new WWE action figures. Oh, yeah. We got all the figgy news right here, man. Very excited to get into this, you guys, because the 16th time, no longer 17th time, soon to be. If I'm wrong, come talk to me. Come talk to Brett Live, because MDT apparently said that this guy's Brett Live. And I know it's a secret, but there ain't no secret when the number 33, it is here before you, man. Let's throw it up. Because we got John freaking Cena right here in the Amazon exclusive. Again, thank you so much, Mattel, for sending this as an early sample for us to review. That's going to go live on Amazon. We're going to give you the full details once we get this out of the box, because that is correct. We are getting all these out of the box, my friends. We got John Cena, Mattel Creations, and of course, you know, this one is going to come out of the box as well, man. Let's slip it out because 2025. The last time is now, and the farewell tour, it's now, man. It is happening this year, and they want to commemorate it, man. They want to bring all that, right? You got to bring the story to a conclusion. How do you do it? With an exclusive, bro. This one is looking so good, bro. Feel like the packaging on this is what's really making this figure pop out, man. Of course, we're going to get this out of the box as well. I'm going to give you the full details, how to get it, where to go. Super Cena, let's drop it. 3, 2, 1. We have both figures out of the packaging. Again, these will be available for order March 17th, this upcoming Thursday. Mark it on your calendar. This is the Amazon exclusive, and this one over here, it's going to be part of the WWE Superstore exclusive. But yes, let's get into the accessories for John Cena. We got Screaming Scan right here, which I feel like this one should have been the one on the figure initially. I mean, if you're going to have this as a mod collector, what better way to bring the chain gang in its own right? This one right here, I do like it. It is a reuse scan that we have seen in the past. This one is the plain hamburger look. Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. Plain hamburger on the dubs right there, without a doubt. Coming at Mania as a 17th time champion. The one on the figure, it is a smiling scan, and you get a lot of hands. So apart from the mic open that are already suited on the figure, you do get full-on open, one wrist strap and one regular skin tone. You will also get a closed fist option to beat down those that don't want to follow the chain gang. Again, wrist strap on one and then just plain skin tone on the other. And then you got to have hang loose, bro, because John Cena, this guy loves to hang loose. And what better way do you do it? With some hang loose hand skis right there. Pretty nice to see those thrown in there. And then the mic. You got to have the mic for Master of Thugonomics. And I know that's not the name, but dude, he was the master. There was no other lad that could compete with this man right here on the mic. In the wrestling ring, as far as like an actual wrestling superstar, I'm going to leave that to you guys. Now, the other parts that will be included as an additional accessory, you will get the hat, you'll get this massive chain, and you'll get this really nice soft goods cloth shirt right here, which it doesn't have all the logos, but really can't bust its chops. I mean, they would have to pay copyright if they included the actual like name of the team playing right there, as well as on the back. But yeah, we also get the brass knuckles. Now, really cool thing about these brass knucks is that they're slightly modified from what we have seen in the past. Like the old ones mainly just had one paint app going on. This one's got gold on red right over white, and you got word on the right, and then you got you got life on the left. Pretty damn solid, bro. You can almost consider the wristbands also as an accessory, but you wear those as an actual in-ring piece, so I don't know if I can really count that. But yeah, dude, it's really nice to see that these brass knucks are definitely part of the chain gang love. Now, here's the thing, you guys. There's some questions that we got to ask here because, as you guys do know, when you do a breakdown of this, you got to find out where could they have improved, where they could have turned, a new leaf, because we have seen John Cena in this look. Actually, a couple of different formats. I want to bring the very first Ultimate Edition, which was great for its time, but I don't know if you can actually even put that in the category, and you can't get that figure to stand, bro. Honestly, those ankles, those rock, yeah, I was never really much of a fan. And I also do have what we did get here in the recent Ultimate, but I had to improvise, bro. I had to modify a couple of things. I really wanted heel Cena, so this is based off the exact same torso. Once we do take off the shirt, you'll kind of see where we're going. But yeah, scale proportion, everything's looking pretty good, bro. Having no issues as far as how the man is standing right there up alongside his former competitor, dude. Really solid. Really like the choice in parts. Not so much in some of the things that we're going to get into, but again, that's where we're going to break down this figure. Again, definitely a nice upgrade. This one never had the shade and the whole, like, you know, effect that you got going on with the newer pants. This kind of gives it more of like a realistic look as opposed to that plain solid. So I do think that having the long shorts within this time, it's appropriate. Later days came the shorter shorts. So I got to say this figure right here, it's definitely got some nice upgrades, especially the butterfly joints. You get butterfly joints included with this figure. This was long gone by this time. So again, it's all on how you look at it. Now the hat is missing a lot of its logos, which kind of sucks, and it takes away from the overall look. Because again, when you have a specific gear, you kind of want like the overall completion. But again, this is the gear that people chose. And for me personally, you guys, I did want like this updated because we already got this in the short looks, which you could have played out a different couple of customs, you know, fix-ups. You could have done a lot of stuff with this. Now you can definitely do what you couldn't do with this one. Definitely one that I want to do. And stay tuned. Turn on that notification bell. Is do an upgraded version of this, but an Ultimate Edition based off Here Comes the Pain. This is right around the same time and era, so it would only make sense if we got that going. Do you like the hat? You're getting two mixed blends right there on the red on the back, and then more of like a dark blue. It's looking like a straight black, but it's very much like a dark blue. I guess it's all in how you look at it, how the eye picks it up. It's going to be determined by the eyes of the beholder. Now, this massive chain, dude, you put this around your hand, bro. If John Cena was to use this on top of those brass knucks as an actual weapon, you can easily call that game over. Now, one game over that we got to get into is what is good with that torso. How does it look with this figure once the shirt does come off? And I really am digging this shirt, you guys. Again, really like the number 33. It would have been nice had they had everything, but again, we really can't take away from it given the fact of the circumstances. But yeah, let's pop those back in there. Now that we got that off, we'll get this going, and then we can also try out all of the different looks with the scans. Because again, as much as I like the happy-go-lucky John Cena, it ain't working for me, bro. You got to have a true certified G screaming off the top of his lungs because he's about to become the 16th time champion. I don't know if you can see this with the top teeth, but some about it, bro, it ain't looking right. I don't know if it's like some of the paint missing in there, but I feel like the gums are overtaking the front teeth line. I don't know. It's on how you have it angled, but there are some slight issues. You can't just easily touch over, which I might very well have to, but as an overall figure, bro, looking so good, bro, with that screaming look, especially with the big, bulky style of torso. Now, the regular, what was it, the happy? Yeah, we got the happy, good, but now we need the regular one. See how that one looks right there? I do think that all of them do sit pretty good so far. Not seeing any, like, giraffe issues or, like, little short, stubby necks. Feel like it's sitting pretty good. Not sure what's going on right there on the right side. It does look like a little paint issue, but nonetheless, I feel like the screaming one probably the best one. But yeah, do like the torso, man. Really digging right here. You can actually see the underwear seeping through the shorts right there on the lower region. It doesn't have the writing as some of them did right there on the earlier ones. You can see this one. It had respect, hustle, loyalty. You can actually see all the shebang right there. And it did come up a little bit higher as opposed to what you're getting with this one. But it's got butterfly, dude. If you like the butterfly, it's outdoing this figure quite a bit, dude. There it is. Big old massive freaking pinless arms right there. Look at that. Bright green. Solid, bro. Solid black right there on the right. And then we got the wrist strap on the right. So again, nice little addition to it all. I do want to cover the points of articulation. I really do hope that we're not having those same issues that we did get. I'm going to get into that in just a sec. I want to show you the shorts. My boy is on pinless. So if you guys were curious, like, bro, does he got pinless? He's got pinless. He's got pinless on the arms. He's got pinless on the shorts. And how does he have that ankle? Yeah, the ankle looking pretty good. Yeah, it's got the new style of articulation, so you'll actually get that full pivot point right there in the ankle. And of course, given that it is an Ultimate Edition, you will get that little rocker right there on the ankle toe articulation. Really solid. There is also rotation on the actual like shoe part of it, so you'll get the rotation right there on the ankle and right there on the ankle as well. Nothing on the calf, but you will get some really nice bendage. Even though it's pinless, my boy's having no issues with articulation. He can actually articulate them pretty damn good, bro. So it goes that far forward, about drop down hips that far back. Yeah, we got the upper thigh cut, obviously, right? Ultimate Edition. And then as far as like splits, yeah, pretty good. Pretty solid on the splits. Overall, this figure's feeling really good from the waist down. Now I want to see how he feels from the waist up. We got full rotation right there, 360 on the abdominal region. Ab crunch goes about this far forward, about yay far back. Pretty good far back. Not too shabby, bro. And then we got that slight articulation right there on the waist as well. Butterfly joints coming all the way through. Look at my boy. He can like come through the top turnbuckle, splash on you, and then you'd be like, oh my God, what the hell is Cena doing? He doesn't splash on people. Here's the arms going forward. You get that full 360 on the bicep. We're getting pinless on the elbows, and you're getting that 360 rotation on the wrist as well. Scan, it is still in the same style of rocker, so he'll only go that far forward, that far back, and a full 360 on that whole neck region. As an overall figure, you guys, I got to say this John Cena, really nice little upgrade. I mean, yes, there's a lot of stuff that's missing within the actual attire of it all, but I don't plan on keeping it this way. I mean, as a figure release itself, I still got to give it an even 8.5, bro. I feel like it's doing one up what we did get on that first initial release, and definitely a nice improvement from what we have seen on the shorts, especially when it comes to the new updates, man. Really digging this. Now, next up, we got the exclusive right there at the Superstore, right? So if you're in Las Vegas, this is where you're going to get it, buddy boy. You can definitely get your hands on this now. He is only coming with one set of hands, and you'll actually both see him on the figure. You'll either get mic open right there on the figure, or you'll get full-on open right there on the right. And you'll do the same for both, so you can either interswap one or the other. Now, again, why is he happy? I don't know. I feel like this scan, it ain't looking right, bro. I feel like this scan was probably the most appropriate look, right? He ain't no longer happy. Like, the guy's gone full heel, and I am digging this figure, like, as an overall package design. Like, Mattel really spent a good quality time on this figure. And what I mean by that, apart from that exterior box packaging, I got to show you something really freaking cool, bro. You get that after this, you can't see me door. So once he goes through that door, apparently you can't see him. Now, is this a little Amish to Bray Wyatt? I don't know. All I'm saying is that I know my boy Bray Wyatt had it, so I believe John Cena would only soon to follow, right? So there you go. There's the little backdrop. It's this little slick cover that you do slide out inside the packaging. Now, as far as the figure, as far as the accessories, not a lot. He didn't bring a lot that night, so really not much to knock at. I do like the hat. This hat is actually including the logo, which is great, right? It's always nice to see that you can't see me logo up front. And then right there, last time is now. And it is a really small font back right there. Never give up. WHF Figgy Universe knows all about that. We're going to keep on rocking till the train can't rock. No, till the last ride, till we've met the most electrifying folks in WWE Figgy entertainment history. That's the way I'm looking at it, bro. Now, here's the other thing, too. He is coming with the actual little towelette, but it doesn't come with the little spread one. So if you guys do remember, this Ultimate Edition over here did come with both options. So you'll actually have the one that you can slip in right here on the back. And there is a little pocket, not a pocket, but a cutout that you do slip it in. But it would have been cool, right? So had you like have him come down the entrance ramp, it would have been cool if he had like the actual little bonus towel that's all spread out. That way you could see all the goods. But yeah, last time is now. You can't see it because it's crunched up, but still pretty cool to see this. Again, the other one would have been cool. It would have been a nice little touch, but again, we can't go ahead and knock at that for too much. I mean, I feel like there's definitely a budget involved, especially given the fact that this one will be part right there of the exclusive at Mania. Now, the shirt, look at this, you guys. No Velcro, not seeing any Velcro, and it would have been difficult. Like, had you had this sign on the back of the shirt, right, it would have just been interfering with it. So it's nice to see that they gave this like the Ultimate Edition treatment. You got Rise Above Hate right there on the right, and you got Never Give Up on the left. I do like the bands too. They are not just painted on. They're actually separated from the figure. You got Never Give Up over here. Now, again, I'm going to go ahead and definitely recommend to remove at least a full-on open one. I feel like that one's going to be the easiest approach. Once you do get this slipped off, you'll see that the torso choice, it is kind of playing back to what we did get right there with actually one of my customs, most recent. I updated him from the Elimination Chamber, and this one does have also the same style of torso. So again, comparisons right here that we got to check out without a doubt. Love the shirt. once you do slip that off, you can see that you shouldn't have any paint shoot or any paint rub issues. You can see how Mattel does like the lighter cloth on the inside, and you're only going to get the red right there on the outside, bro. Love this shirt. So cool to see this figure being represented. And I know we talked about this as a potential, but given the fact that we got it this early in the game, bro, it's like somehow, some way, Mattel already had the one up on what he was going to wear here for his return. So good job, Mattel, man. It usually takes them about 6 months to a year, which is usually a pretty good turnaround. So again, given the fact that we got this man all up in here right now, yeah, love it. Love the look. Love the way that the scan sits on there. Again, we got to play out a couple of different options because a smiling John Cena, it's just not working for this time, bro. He ain't happy. He is not happy. If you guys saw the promo, actually, if you guys saw him eating up that little kid, dude, it was not good. Not good, but, you know, again, we needed a ratings. They needed a whole storyline approach to Mania, so it makes sense, right? The shorts right here, they are kind of a darker tint. You'll notice that it's a little bit darker from prior releases. This one's more like a lighter blue, and I feel like the Elite, maybe this one, no, not even that one. That kind of has like a gray. This one, probably the closest thing right there in the overall look. So, do like that. I do believe that this belt right here, I don't know, he was wearing a shirt over it, but as of recent, like John Cena, this is kind of like the more traditional belt that he's been going with. And maybe this is like his heel turn belt. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm just going to throw that out there. He is still on pins right there from the waist down, which, again, it's a little drawback. Still feels pretty good with articulation. He is on the same... What? Yeah, dude, this guy's drop down. So it looks like, even though he's an Elite, look at that. My boy is on drop down hips. Nice. Very, very nice, Mattel. Same traditional style of articulation from the waist up. So if you guys have seen my previous videos, go check them out. Really not much to cover within that. But great figure, solid figure, both bangers. And most definitely 2 John Cena figures that you need to add to that John Cena figure collection. But give me your thoughts, man. Are you guys going to be at Mania? Would you be available to get this picked up there? If you can't, there is going to be an alternative for that. So again, more stuff coming through right here through the pipeline. There's going to be so many figure reveals. You guys got to turn on that noti. It's going to be a busy week without a doubt. John Cena right here, starting it out with a banger. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, appreciate you guys for stopping by. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you, my friends, on the next one. Last time is now. Bam, bam, bam.